Hello, adventurers. Today I wanted to talk about something that I've seen a lot in the comments. A lot of people seem to think that Blue Protocol Star Resonance is just another gacha game like Genshin Impact. And while they share a few surface similarities, the anime art style, the flashy combat, they're actually very different games. So in this video, I want to break down what Blue Protocol is and what it isn't, and why it might be exactly the MMO experience that you've been waiting for. If you find this interesting and want to see more Blue Protocol content, drop a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the obvious comparison, Genshin Impact. Now I'll be honest, I never really got into Genshin. I'm not a huge fan of gacha games in general, but I do understand how they work. In Genshin, you're playing in a solo instance-based world. You can invite friends, but when you do, they are joining your world. They can't progress their own story, they can't do quests freely, and there are pretty strict limitations on their freedom of movement. It's basically you letting them tag along on your adventure. You're not sharing one big world, you're just temporarily opening up a lobby. It is fun, sure, but it is not an MMO. And in that respect, Blue Protocol is completely different. It is a real MMO, not a single-player game with co-op bolted on. You're in a shared world with hundreds, thousands of other players. You'll see them fighting monsters, gathering materials, crafting gear, running through the cities all around you. You can form parties, join guilds, tackle world bosses, or jump into dungeons together. But what really makes it stand out is that sense of community. Blue Protocol isn't just about grinding levels, it's about being part of a world that feels alive. You'll see players dancing in the streets, gathering to watch fireworks, showing off new outfits they've dyed or unlocked. There are spontaneous moments where players just hang out, form bands, or take screenshots together. It's got that old school MMO magic where you can make friends simply by existing in the same space. And then there are guilds, which go way beyond the typical group chat. Each guild has its own guild hall, a shared base you can expand and customize as your guild grows. By completing guild activities, you unlock upgrades, new features, and cosmetics for your hall. There are also guild quests that encourage actual teamwork, like monster hunts, gathering missions, and even special guild events like dances. You're not just leveling yourself, you are helping your entire guild evolve. And that's what makes Blue Protocol feel so different from Genshin. You're not some guest in someone's world, you are a citizen of one. The other big reason people compare the two is the gacha aspect. And yes, Blue Protocol does have gacha elements. These are mainly for cosmetics and some premium currencies. But it's not a character pull system like Genshin. You create your own character, your own build, your own class. You're not rolling for heroes. And that alone makes it feel much more like a traditional MMO and far less like a mobile-style gacha RPG. There are monetized items like the Hero's Radiance, which you can buy to unlock new classes early, but you'll earn them later through gameplay, so it's not something that walls you off if you're playing free-to-play. You'll also see battle passes, cosmetic draws, and premium currencies, but none of that gets in the way of your main experience. The focus is still on adventure, exploration, and playing with others, not chasing limited time roles. And that's why I think a lot of people are sleeping on this game. They see the anime visuals and assume it's just another gacha clone. But under the hood, it is a classic MMO RPG with a modern presentation. Blue Protocol brings back the feeling of being part of a world, seeing other players on your adventure, working together to take down big enemies, and enjoying the journey. If you've ever wanted an MMO that feels social, rewarding, and genuinely cooperative without too much gacha baggage, then Blue Protocol might surprise you. So yeah, it is not Genshin, and that is exactly why I like it. Blue Protocol is a true MMO, a shared world with shared adventures and a community that is already building something special. So if you're tired of playing solo games with co-op features, this might be the game that you've been waiting for. But that is just my take. I would love to hear from you if you are a Blue Protocol player and what your experience of the game is so far. Let me know in the comments below. But that is it from me today, adventurers. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one and subscribe for more Blue Protocol gameplay, tips, and impressions. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.